Every time it rains, the water collects in this stream and enters into the river. Every time people enter here, they go for about 100 feet, then they realize there's a forest there. Because this road is only till the new extension takes place. My dear friends, our mind is like that. Every time a tsunami of thoughts are presented by the society, we think it is going towards a very nice place. But if you are not disciplined, you have a problem. There is a discipline outside of us. The sun will rise only in the east and set in the west. There's a discipline inside of us. First you have to eat, masticate the food. Then as you're masticating, pepsin, renin will be released. There's a system inside, there's a system outside. But man is not system oriented. Man doesn't have discipline. And the mind is like that. It is like a tailless monkey. My dear friends, you know how wild horse is tamed? The speed of the wild horse is about 54 kilometers per hour. And a trained horse is about 46 to 47 kilometers per hour. But who do you think will win a race? The wild horse cannot, because it just keeps running around the way our mind is jumping around. So if you want to tame your mind, then you have to develop nothing but discipline. This wild horse is first tied to one pole and a 50 meters rope is allowed, so that the horse is running around and it thinks it's still free. Next day probably 3 meters they cut and he's running around only 47 meters, but he doesn't know it's been cut and he still thinks it's free. And like this 5 meters is cut. By the end of the 10 days, the horse is only having 5 meters of rope, but it doesn't know. It thinks it's still free. But actually, it is under demarcation. It is under control. And that is exactly how after the 10-15 days, when the rope is small and without the horses knowing, he gets into a rut. Then the master goes, the tamer goes, and he starts sitting on the horse and the horse doesn't mind. And therefore, my dear friends, our mind is like that. Can you start taming your mind? Every day, do one job repeatedly at a particular time for a long period of time, and believe me, like this wild horse, you'll become a tame horse. Once the mind is in your control, believe me, my dear friends, you will not realize that your mind is slowly getting disciplined. And why Hanuman has been made like a monkey? Because the day, like the mind, which is all the time jumping around, all the time trying to impress people, all the time trying to copy people. Please, my dear friends, just tame this monkey mind and you will get the power of Hanuman. That is exactly what Hanuman means. Start 21 days disciplining yourself and see the Hanuman rising inside you. Thank you very much. All the best to help you to make your Hanuman emanate out of you.